Hey everybody, Randy Wolf with QuoteMyMedicare.org. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the differences between Medicare supplement plans. We're going to analyze the cost involved with each of these plans, and we're also going to take a look at the difference in premium between these plans. Be sure to watch this video until the end because I'm going to talk about the different states that allow excess charges. And you'll understand why it's important to know whether your state allows excess charges or not. As we get started here, please do me a favor and like this video and share this video. The information is absolutely free, and I think you'll find it very helpful. So share it with friends, share it on your page so that other people can get more knowledge about Medicare. So the first thing I want us to do is take a look at the three most popular Medicare supplement plans on the market, and that is Medicare Supplement Plan F, Medicare Supplement Plan G, and Medicare Supplement Plan N. Now, if you're someone over the age of 65 and you're currently on a Medicare supplement, there is a big chance that you have Medicare Supplement Plan F. Medicare Supplement Plan F for years was a very, very popular plan, and in fact, before Plan G came along, it was the most popular plan that most people enrolled in. On the other hand, if you're someone who is turning 65 here soon, you've probably heard a lot about Medicare Supplement Plan G. Medicare Supplement Plan G has gained a lot of popularity because the rates have been so very competitive across the country. And finally, Medicare Supplement Plan N, it's been gaining popularity as well because there's a little more cost sharing involved. However, the premiums are extremely low compared to all of the other plans. So first off, let's look at Plan F. This is sometimes called the Cadillac plan, and the reason is because it's a first dollar plan. The very first claim that you have, this plan pays immediately. There's no deductibles, there's no co-insurance, there's no out-of-pocket, there's no excess charges, anything like that. You go to your hospital, 100% is covered. Doctors, specialists, 100% is covered, which again is why for many years this was a very, very popular plan. With Medicare Supplement Plan G, you would pay the Part B deductible, which at the time of this video is $183. So that Part B deductible of $183 would be paid one time during the year. After that $183 deductible has been paid, 100% of all other costs would be covered. So again, in essence, this becomes the same exact coverage as Plan F once you have met that $183 deductible. All of your hospital is covered, all of your doctors, specialists, outpatient procedures, and both Plans F and Plan G cover what's known as excess charges. Now, excess charges are basically the charges that a doctor can charge you over the allotted amount that Medicare says they should. So I like to again give stories or examples. So if you go and you have a procedure, and let's say the procedure, Medicare says the procedure should cost $20,000. And the doctor charges you, and this would be, again, you're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of money, but this would be like an outpatient surgery type of procedure, okay? So they charge you $20,000. Medicare says this procedure should cost $20,000. And the provider actually charges you $22,000. That $2,000 difference over what Medicare says should be charged, or known as Medicare assignment, that is $2,000 is considered excess charges. So both Plan F and Plan G cover excess charges. Now with Plan N, the third most popular plan, you would pay that Medicare Part B deductible, which is $183 currently. And in addition to that, when you go to the doctor or specialist or anything like that, you would pay up to a $20 copay. Now if you went to the emergency room, it would be up to a $50 copay. So again, that's a big difference there is some cost sharing involved in the form of not just a deductible that you would pay, but also copays. Now if you're hospitalized, you would not have any out-of-pocket cost, nor would you have a deductible. So again, day one, let's say January the 1st of the year, you have to be hospitalized. You would not pay any out-of-pocket cost for that hospital stay. Okay. However, January 1st, if you were to go to the doctor, you would be responsible for a $183 deductible, and you would pay up to a $20 copay. or if you went to the ER emergency room, you would be responsible for your deductible and up to a $50 copay. Now, one thing that is a little different is with Plan N, excess charges are not covered. So the scenario I gave you a minute ago where I said the $20,000 outpatient surgery, if a provider charges excess charge, then you would be responsible for paying that excess charge. So it's important to understand that when you're looking at Plan N. So the question that you may have is, well, Randy, why wouldn't everybody go with Plan F? I don't have to pay anything. It pays 100% of everything. I don't have a deductible that I have to pay. I don't have any copays. I don't have to worry about any excess charges. Great question. There's a few answers to that, and I'll touch on those just briefly. The first answer to that question is in 2020, Plan F will no longer be offered to any new Medicare beneficiaries. So in other words, in 2020, if you don't have Plan F, you would not be able to enroll in Plan F. Now, this can possibly down the road cause some problems because if you think about it, people who are currently on Plan F and then when 2020 gets here, no new people getting on Plan F means that all of those members on Plan F are going to continue to get older and older, and there will be no new 65-year-olds turning 65 getting started on Medicare will be getting on Plan F. So basically the pool of people will be getting older and older, and statistically, as we know, the older we get, we tend to have more and more health problems. The more and more health problems, thus the more and more claims, and the more claims that are filed, thus the higher premiums tend to go up. The second thing to consider about Plan F is over time, the difference or the premium increases that we see from the time someone's 65 on up to 75 and 80 is a relatively sharp scale that goes up. And so if you take, for example, someone that starts out with Plan F at 65 and then someone that starts out at Plan G, over time the Plan G is going to go up little by little, okay, over time, because they all are going to typically go up in premium. But the Plan F is going to go up at a much more rapid pace. And so whereas at age 65 the difference in premium between Plan F and Plan G may be roughly $200 per year, by the time a person's 75 or 80 years old, the difference in premium can be well over $1,000 a year for those two types of plans. So obviously when you're thinking of this, you want to have cost in mind as far as premium cost, and you also want to consider the benefits that you get and try to come up with a solution that fits your needs that's going to be best for you. And everybody's a little different depending on where you live, depending on your needs, but ultimately you want to look at it in a holistic approach for the entire year versus just focusing on premium or just focusing on benefits. So let's actually take a look at some monthly cost as far as the premium goes between the different plans F, G, and N. Now, these are a few case studies. If you would like an exact premium, all you have to do is click the Learn More button and schedule a call with me. There's no obligation to do anything. You don't have to change your plan or anything or sign up for anything. But what I can do is actually go through and based on where you live and your age and demographics, I can actually quote the different plans. So you can, for example, if you're over 65 right now and you're on Plan F and you want to keep Plan F and that's what you love, we can take a look and compare the different Plan Fs in your area to see if you're getting a good rate. Or maybe you're turning 65 or even over 65 and you want to get a look at the different rates, maybe some F plan rates, G plan rates, and Plan N rates. I can do that and give you specific rates based on where you live, your gender, that sort of thing. But for the purpose of teaching this and so you can kind of understand, I've got several case studies that I want to show you. So this first case study takes a look here in Columbia, South Carolina, and it looks at a 70-year-old female, okay, 70-year-old female non-tobacco user, and it shows you sort of a difference in premium. So we've already talked about the difference in coverage between Plan F, Plan G, and Plan N. Now let's take a look at the premium difference. And again, case study number 1, Columbia, South Carolina, a 70-year-old non-tobacco female. So for Plan F, $128.31 is what Cigna, what their rate is. Great company. All of these are great companies that I'm going to show you here. Great company, Cigna Plan F, $128.31. Plan G with Transamerica is $99.99, so just 1 cent shy of $100. So you see there between Plan F and Plan G at 65, you see, or excuse me, I'm sorry, at age 70, you see the difference in premium there. And again, the only difference in benefit is that the Plan G has that $183 deductible, while Plan F does not have the deductible. So basically, if you look at that and you annualize it over a 12-month period, it's a $336 difference. So pretty big difference there. And again, the difference in out-of-pocket cost annually is $183. So you would save over $300 with Plan G versus F, and the only out-of-pocket difference would be $183. So pretty good deal, obviously, with Plan G. You also have here Plan N, and we've talked about Plan N, the benefit differences. CSI Life Insurance, this is actually a Berkshire Hathaway company, Warren Buffett, if you're familiar with him, and they come in at $79.92. So this gives you a difference, a real-world case study here in Columbia, South Carolina, between Plan F, Plan G, and Plan N. Case study number 2 we have is in Dallas, Texas. Now this is a actual 72-year-old male, non-tobacco, in Dallas, Texas, and we look at the difference between F, G, and N. So Plan F premium, $178.35 is what Bankers Fidelity came in, great company, $178.35. You have Guarantee Trust Life, their Plan G came in at $135.22. And then you have Cigna coming in again, pretty competitive. Their Plan N comes in at $115.02. So again, you can see here the difference, how different the premiums are depending on which plan you choose. So important to understand that those 3 plans that tend to be the most popular, there's quite a significant difference in premium. Now this next case study, this is going to be more for my friends that are over 65. So I show you this because I know a lot of you over the age of 65 watching this video right now have Plan F, and you are very, very happy with Plan F, and you do not want to change Plan F, and you plan on keeping Plan F forever. And that's okay. If you're happy with the plan, it's doing its job, and you're comfortable and you can sleep better at night knowing, hey, I've got great coverage, I don't want to change, you know, that's great. So this case study is really for you. So in this case study, we have somebody, and I'll kind of put a little story behind it. When they turned 65 here in this case in Dallas, Texas, they decided that they would go with United Healthcare, AARP, Medicare Supplement Plan F. AARP is the largest Medicare supplement insurer in the nation. So a lot of their friends had Plan F. They decided they would go with Plan F. So at 65, they signed up for Plan F and have basically not really thought a lot about it since. Over the years, those rates have gone up, just like all of the companies do. And now at 72, this person, it's a male, non-tobacco user, at age 72, his premium with Plan F with AARP is $218.78. And over the last maybe year or so, the person started to think, wow, these premiums, this is just so much more than what I paid when I first got on this plan. Like, I just don't know. Like, these premiums are killing me, but I love Plan F, and I don't want to change my Plan F, but I wish there was a solution to save some money. Well, there is. So in this scenario here, same exact plan, no difference in coverage, same exact benefits, you could get for $167.65 with Philadelphia American, which is a New Era company. So that difference right there is, I've got it in my notes here, $613.56. So a savings there of $613.15 or 56 cents, and no difference in your plan. You still have the same F plan, no difference. This is something that, again, a lot of folks don't realize that. They think that, well, if I change, I'm going to lose my benefits or what. Same plan, same coverage, same everything. The only difference is you're going to lower your premium. In this case was $613 a year, and it would be with a different company. So again, this is a case study here that's more so for my over 65 folks. If you're turning 65, you can learn a valuable lesson which is you need to stay on top of this. Don't get a plan and forget about it, because these plans over time, the rates go up, and it's always a good idea to continue to compare the plans, and obviously work with a broker who's going to do that for you every year. So wanted to show you this just so you could see a difference there in the premium over the years, how much it can change, even if you're going from the Plan F to Plan F or Plan G to Plan G. I want to tell you a quick 30-second story. I'm a big believer that storytelling, real life things that happen, is a great way for people to better understand and sort of comprehend things versus just a lot of technical talk. I think hearing a story, it's something that we can all relate to. So this story is really memorable to me for a few reasons. Number one, we help people all over the country, and this sweet lady happened to be about 30 minutes away from where we're located here in South Carolina. So that kind of made it memorable. She was close by. And the second thing that made it really memorable is the amount of money that we were able to save this lady, and she did not have to change the plan that she was on. She had a Blue Cross Medicare Supplement Plan G that she had had for a while, and we were able to move her to a Mutual of Omaha Medicare Supplement Plan G. We were able to save her $1,247.88 per year. We have a lot of other stories like this, and I won't go into those, but the point I wanted to make is you need to understand Medicare supplements and understand how they work. And if you do that, whether you're already on a Medicare supplement or if you're someone that's getting ready to turn 65 and you're going to be starting Medicare, knowing that, having that knowledge can save you a lot of money, and it can also save you a lot of frustration. Finally, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I want to go over with you real quick the different states that do not allow excess charges. Now this is important, because if you happen to live in one of these states that does not allow excess charges, then Plan N becomes a much better option, or a much more competitive option than if you're in a state where there are excess charges. So the states that do not allow Medicare excess charges are known as the MOM states. And MOM stands for Medicare Overage Measure. It's a law that was put in place, and these states do not allow excess charges. So these states are Connecticut, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Those states there do not allow excess charges. Now, Minnesota and Massachusetts, their plans are not standardized like the rest of the country. They're a little bit different. But if you live in any one of those other states, Connecticut, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Vermont, then Plan N could be a very good option for you, because you don't have to worry about the excess charges. So by you taking on some of that cost share in the form of the deductible and the copay, the amount of premium that you could save really makes Plan N an option that you may want to consider. If you're starting Medicare in the near future, or if you're already on a Medicare supplement and you want some honest comparisons to get an understanding, if you have questions or really want to compare the different rates that the different plans and the different companies offer, I encourage you click on the Learn More button, and I'd be glad to go over some rates with you. We can set up a phone call. There's absolutely no obligation. Let me repeat, absolutely no obligation to do anything. The information is free. You will see I'm a non-pressure type of person. I'll be glad to give you honest rates, go through and just see. And if you're over 65, you may be able to see that, wow, there's an option to save a ton of money and keep your same plan, or you may see there's an option to change plans and drastically save the amount of money in premium. Or if you're someone turning 65, you just might have a lot of questions and say, Randy, I just don't know. I need some help navigating this. Can you help me? And I'd be more than happy to do that. At the end of the day, if I can help you answer your questions, or if I can save you money, that's great. And if not, that's okay too. Some people they have situations, and maybe they're on a plan and it's the right plan, and I can't help you save money. And if that's the case, I will gladly say, hey, you're on the right plan, stick with it. There's nothing we can do to help you. But knowing is important, and so I think everybody should look at this, stay diligent about it, stay on top of this stuff, and do your research. And so I'd be glad to talk to you. You can click on the Learn More button, or you can give me a call and reach me that way, and I'd be glad to talk. Thanks for watching this video again, and if you found value in this, please do me a favor and like and share this video. As always, thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.